Today I'm going to reseal the factory seams in the Starcraft using this 3M Fast Cure 5200. I'm basically just needing to reseal in this area where the original sealant has come off, and it does leak slightly when I leak tested the boat in the last video, just from like right at the very end, but I'm going to seal it all the way up. Okay, I've got the 5200 applied. At first I put just a thin bead down the seam itself and let it cure, and rather than waste the rest of the 5200 I went ahead and built up a little extra over the rivets and a little further up on the bow. So now let's leak check it. Now that the leaks are sealed up, we pulled the boat off the trailer and already flipped it over so we could prep the bottom for paint. We scuffed the bottom with the 3M scuff pads. We used a little bit more abrasive one than we used on the sides, but since this Starcraft had never been repainted before and the original paint was in good condition other than wearing thin, there was no need to strip it down to bare metal. Okay, now that the bottom's painted and dried, it's time to flip the boat back over and put it back on the trailer. Now that the boat's back on the trailer, we're getting started on painting the top. I'm not doing a complete step-by-step on the paint. It's pretty simple. It's just, if your original paint's in decent shape, you can just get away with scuffing the surface and then use the Rust-Oleum industrial enamel and those little foam cabinet and door rollers give you a pretty smooth finish, which you can even buff it out to even smoother. But I'll do a review on that after the whole thing's done when I have more time. But I have gone ahead and removed the snaps that we're no longer going to be using. These were for the original top, since this had a full enclosure with windows and everything. I've still got to knock the rivets through, but the snaps are gone, and after I'm done painting the top, we'll probably install just some regular aluminum rivets in those holes. That'll be good enough for now. The next video I will be working on the floor, cutting out the plywood and painting it, as well as the installation. And I'll show you this real quick. Yesterday we bought this 22-gallon aluminum fuel tank, and it fits perfectly under the splash well. We may have to change where the pickup tube is and the fuel gauge sending unit, but for $50 you can't beat it.